Hello, everybody. Welcome to Go for Green Living.
And green hippies.
And Green Hippies, yes. It's brought to you by Green Hippies. Yes, we have a story to tell y'all that we didn't tell y'all before, but it was an important story. But on our AT trip, 3 people died on this one mountain. That's a story we had to think about to actually tell you because, 3 people died. We're not trying to encourage people not to hike. We're encouraging people to hike.
Yeah, and be led by the Spirit when you do so.
Mm-hmm.
Blood Mountain.
Blood Mountain, yes. So, anyway, let's get into this. Now, Root and I, we're climbing this mountain, and just like we're coming to this mountain. We're coming through this, what they call a notch, which is a kind of a lower place to get from mountain to mountain. So, we're coming through this notch, and then we see an ambulance right there on the road. Like, whoa, what happened there? As we're fixing to enter Blood Mountain, and then there's crowds of people all gathered around. Apparently, this person had got struck by lightning, and it hit the aluminum in his backpack.
Yeah.
It blew off one of his shoes. I mean, other damage.
And his mail organ.
Yes. So, not sure exactly, but we have a feeling he did not survive that trip. So, anyway, me and Root, not thinking nothing about it, frag along. Frag along, okay. We prayed, we
Because there
stopped.
was only one lightning. I mean, it was blue sky. It was a sunny, nice day, and there was only one lightning and one thunder, like poof, poof, and that was it.
Yes, one.
That happened to strike him, and then but there was nothing else on the horizon. So
Yeah, you even said before on the trip and before we got the nuts, I feel like lightning today.
yeah,
Yes.
I like some lightning today. That
Just
would be
like
nice.
some lightning,
5 minutes later, there was lightning.
Yes, 5 minutes later. Boom. But anyway, so we frag along. We see this person that got struck by lightning. We don't have any aluminum in our packs, so we naturally were fearless in that about getting struck by lightning. Needless if we know. Yeah. So anyway, that was the first person that you as we were entering Blood Mountain. Now, we went up to the top of Blood Mountain, and we can show you pictures and footage here of up top Mountain, the Blood Mountain. We met some young people up there, and they had just done a super fast climb on the other side. It was 2.2 miles uphill, to get to where we were. We came from the other side, the other side of the mountain. So
yeah, I think I have some footage of them. We met them. We were in the shelter on the top of Blood Mountain.
yes,
And putting down our packs and looking around, and they were outside. They just came up, and so I think I actually filmed them for a couple of minutes. Very nice young youth.
yes, very nice, very nice. We're like, and we okay. Yeah, so we go to do our thing. Root is very nice, and we talked to them for several minutes and found out what they had done and how fast they were climbing. How they were super strong and all that. And we just had challenged somebody to two young guys to. We were at the bottom of the mountain, and 2 young guys come flying by us, and Root says, "I challenge you. We'll beat you to the top." And we were sitting there taking a break. I was like, "Oh, that ain't happening." But we got to the top, and they weren't there. And then they come up behind us and go, "Whoa!" There they are.
The turtle and the hair story.
The turtle and the hare. They were on top of the mountain when it started lightning too. So, yeah. Needless to say, we go to the top of the mountain. Where all the kids, the younger, I say kids, but the younger people, they were showing us the very peak of where they had the seal at and everything. The peak, top of the mountain, Blood Mountain. And we walked through these sections of Blood Mountain that were hard to actually. It felt like you were walking through a sludge or something. These sections, it just felt bad and evil. These carved out sections, these altar-looking places on top of Blood
There were
Mountain.
like stone passages you have to walk through, like very strange. And I said to Daniel, I wonder if there's been like sacrifice here or something,
Yes.
because I can like smell the blood here, or something
Yeah.
bad happened here.
Feel the evil.
And
there.
later it turns out that your people, the Cherokees, they were, well, according to one story that people told us, they were taking their last stance there, and they were slaughtered men, women, and children, and their blood ran down the mountain. And that's why it's called Blood Mountain.
Yes. So, Root and I, not knowing,
Didn't know that.
go and both of us blow the shofar on top of this mountain.
That's the only time I blew the shofar because it was your
Yes.
job usually.
Yes, this time we not knowing blew the shofar on top of
But
Blood
it was so
Mountain.
good though. It cleansed the atmosphere.
Woo. Go back over where I was. Oh, look at that view over there. Wow.
Maybe you should blow in this direction.
Yes.
Nachan, go look over. You can go ahead. Hi, God. So much.
Yes.
And then what, 2 minutes later?
There it came. There comes the storm. Kaboom! Yes, I mean, and
Flash
it,
flood.
and it was flash flood, and the trails going down the mountain were rivers.
Yeah, well, they started to fill up, and I said we better get as far down as possible before it starts to flood in the tracks. So
Yeah.
we were like already, hustling to get down the mountain.
Yeah.
And that's when those young people, they kind of like caught up with us while we were putting on the rain covers on the backpacks.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. Then you could. Well, Root couldn't feel it, but I had leather bottom shoes on, so I could feel the lightning strikes in the mountain.
Yeah, and there was like at that time there was like a couple of
Well, we had found
the-
a lost couple.
yeah, because there were more in the beginning, but at the end of by that time there was only 2 left going down.
Yeah.
And they were like so prissy and cute, and I think her white Snickers must have cost like a fortune.
Yes. But she
And
had on spandex pants, spandex shirt, just little tiny
like
things.
sporty wear.
Yes, like you would typically go hiking on a sunny day.
Yes, and it's okay, on a sunny
Yes.
day, but it was pouring down, and they were scared
Yeah.
because it was really like, thunder and lightning, and by that time, lightning was like coming down so close, and she
Yeah.
said at one point, we had the poles though, and that helped a lot, the tracking poles, that helped
Mhm.
us go down like super speed, but
Yeah.
the girl, she said, oh my gosh, I think I got struck by lightning.
Yeah. Well, I felt it too through my.
And I didn't know what she was
shoes.
talking about because I had rubber under my shoes, so I
Yeah.
didn't I didn't get that.
Yeah, every time they would hit that mountain, you'd feel it. So anyway, Root, I got to tell you the story about that prissy girl. I was trying to calm her down. I said, look, when you get down the bottom, you'll have something to tell your grandkids about, a story to tell your grandkids about. And Root said, if you survive.
And then I smiled and just went
And
down.
we went down like gazelles. I'm not kidding. Using those trekking poles, we literally were carried down that mountain literally like gazelles. mean,
I wish we had our GoPros because that would have been like 50 million view thing.
Yeah,
Gosh,
we were
that was,
down
like supernatural. It
good
was
20,
like,
30 minutes before anybody else
I felt like God
got down.
aided us down that mountain
Yes.
every step.
Root was soaked head to toe. She gave everybody a wet t-shirt contest. There wasn't nothing we could do about it. We were just so soaked with rain
We
so
were
hard.
just kind of like, I was looking for shelter because it's not nice to be running in open areas or in the forest when it was really severe weather.
Yeah.
And it also turned out that there were 2 rangers that died
Yeah, a tree
because
fell on
a
them.
tree fell on them, you know. So, but I felt we weren't afraid, but we did feel urged, you know,
to
to
get down the
hurry
mountain.
and get down the mountain. So I wasn't afraid, but I was like super focused and determined to get down as fast as possible. And we got down fast.
Yes.
I hope you were okay. If you kids or young adults, if you are watching this, I really hope that you did okay. I met some of you when we came down to, was it Neil's Gap?
Yeah, Niels, yeah.
And we met some of you down there, and you were okay, thank God.
Yes. Yes.
I felt so bad about
Yes,
you know
I felt-
waiting for you and like helping you down. It's just that I really felt the urge to run down.
Yes, very, very. I'll never forget that running down the mountain like gazelles. I mean, literally,
Yeah.
we were running
stretch.
down the hill, and you got to imagine it's steeper than an escalator. So, and Ruth and I are,
And
wet,
and it was a
river in the middle.
basically. We couldn't see anything. We were basically running down a river track.
Yeah, you just
Just
throw down
about,
your check pole.
yeah.
It would be stable, and then you just kind of like pole vault over it
Yeah.
to the next foothold, and then it was incredible. I'll never
forget that sound.
Yes, I know. We were just cruising down there, and there was some points where I was thinking, if we plow, we're plowing hard right now.
Oh,
So
you thought that? Oh, I never thought that.
yes, I was
no.
just thinking we were going so fast.
I was thinking this is even when I did bodybuilding as a young girl, and you know, walking and trekking in Greece and Israel. Later on, you know, I remember thinking on Blood Mountain going down. I was thinking, I've never felt this sporty in my life. Whoa, I set a new route record.
Yes, I do route record. Yes, I mean that's something I've never done is come down a mountain like that.
Lightning storm.
Yes, lightning storm.
So that was that. We made it, and we lived to tell the tale. Huh?
Yes, let's tell the tale. All right, guys. Yeah, we have a story for the future. I mean, now y'all do too.
Yeah, I
but
was about to say, I'm sure they have tons of interesting stories too. Can't wait to hear them all.
yes, but we wanted to share this. We have many more. This is just the first one of many as we get more time into available to do these videos. All right, guys, we love you, and we catch you on the next video.
And if you want to, please share your stories in the comments below. We'd love to hear them.
Yes, yes. Some of your miraculous moments in life. I faced a lion. I faced a bear. I faced a Goliath. So
Face me.
yes, I faced the root. There you go.
And nothing to be afraid of anymore.
Yes, nothing to be
You're
afraid
cured.
of.
Yeah.
Yes, cured.
Lightning storms, whatever. Yeah. You're
Lightning storms. Deer. Dude. I got a deer story that just you wouldn't believe. But anyway,
good. Oh dear.
yes, oh dear. Yes, it was.
We really do feel that God had a hand over us on that trip, and we do feel like there was a cleansing on that mountain. It was a lot of rain, and I've never had like a thunder and lightning storm.
That close?
But it wasn't that it was close. It was like going around. You know, I said, he said, oh, it's gone now. And I said, no, I think it's coming around. And lo and behold,
Yes.
it did.
It did.
So it kind of like circled the mountain. I've never seen anything like it, you know.
Yes.
It's like kaboom, boom. And then it was like quiet for a little bit. And then it came back, boom, boom.
Kaboom.
And it was like intense, you know, on going on that mountain. Very special. The incidents, there were 3 people dying on that mountain that day.
Yeah, 3 people died that day we were on that mountain.
Mm.
But now the mountain was, we believe, with the shofar
It
blast,
was
cleansed, and that's why we did that. So,
Yeah.
but it was purely.
There was
I-
even a blood sacrifice.
Yes, yes,
That sounds horrible.
yes, 3 of
Oh
them.
my god.
I mean, oh my goodness.
Bless their
So,
souls. Okay.
so yes, it was definitely a memory that we can share with our grandchildren too.
Yeah, we survived.
Yeah, we survived.
And
Yes,
so did that girl. We met her later.
yes, yes.
Um,
We're sitting in front of, I just want to mention, we're sitting in front of our new hiker hostel here. So we live really close to the Pinhoti Trail.
Yeah.
So we're going to open up a hiker hostel